altogether. I don't want to hear it at all. And microphone's kind of on. Let's turn that on. And where's my goddamn, you know what? Not there I am, but where's the fucking game at? Okay, here it comes. Here she comes. She's coming in. She's coming in the port, I think. Yo, there she is. There we go. That's good. Oh. So we are doing. We're actually currently we're live. It's 10:19 a.m. on Tuesday morning of June of whatever fucking year it is. And today, on today's show, after I blow some things up with my military ships, you know, my military ships, that's what I mean by blowing shit up. Because in this building that we live in, if you say something a little off without being very clear, they kind of like go off the deep end here. Management, they're kind of stupid. They have a very poor comprehension of the English language. They're very good with drawing pictures. If you draw pictures or stick art, they're really good at stick art. They're really good at like it when you pound your chest like an ape, and then you're like ooh 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 ooh. You know, they can translate that really good because they're used to dealing with people here in the building that are kind of fucked up. Speaking of fucked up, what a fucked up weekend this was. I had a neighbor from fucking hell, and of course he's not home. He did not come last night. He did not come out. Let me start over. Okay, so this is the deal. My neighbor next door, Mr. Jeff Tannehill of apartment 622. Is an asshole. He has no regard for anybody but himself. Two nights ago, he got high as fuck on Xanax and crystal meth and Southern Comfort and marijuana. That's a lot of drugs to be on all at once. And they all kicked in about 2 a.m. Sunday morning. And from 2 a.m. Sunday morning until Monday morning, Mr. Asshole was Mr. Asshole. He'd pound on the walls for no fucking reason whatsoever. He'd smash his furniture for no fucking reason whatsoever. He lost his wallet for no fucking reason for no fault but his own. He's been planning along with the band, Mr. Ronnie Avila. Yes, Mr. Ronnie Avila. Ronnie Manuel Avila of Compton, California. He's the dumb zombie-like Mexican-looking Asian fucker with the ponytail and the ponytail and the Fu Manchu mustache. So it looks like a cross between a Chinaman and Hispanic. So we can't really tell what he is. We think he's just fucked up because the man wants to fucking kill me. And for what reason? I'll tell you. My neighbor next door, Mr. Tannehill, made up a lie. And the lie involves gay people. The lie involves a lie. The lie involves that he couldn't take back the lie because he told too many people it already. And if he retracts it from them, he's going to look like an idiot. At least that's what he looks like in his eyes. But what he doesn't realize is most of the people that he has told me. They have told me the lie that he told them to make him look better and me like garbage. Well, here's the problem with all of it. Nobody believed anything he said except for one Neanderthal, one gullible, stupid person with a history of violence. So the guy got banned from the building for threatening to kill me several times and coming after me several times. He was banned from the building for stalking me. Well, the building refused to give me his name. They refused to give me his first name, his last name, anything. I was advised by the head of security for the building to file a restraining order and under the name of John Doe for apartment 630. Well, the problem with that is, there is no John Doe that lives in 630. And if they were to serve him with a restraining order in apartment 630, they've already banned him from the building. So how are they going to serve him with a restraining order? So I did some thinking because they told me I need to do my part. So I did some thinking. So what did I do? I ran a reverse background check on the motherfucker. And what's a reverse background check, you ask? It's very simple. I typed in the address of this building, 114th Street, San Diego, California, 92101, which could basically give me the name of every fucking resident in the building. And tell me what apartment numbers they're all in. But I only picked one apartment number, and that's apartment 630. The unit where Mr. Dickhead was residing. So I had Ronnie. His name is Ronnie. He was born in August of 1984. But Ronnie, middle name is Manuel, and his last name is Avila, Avila. And boy, did this background check have other things. This man's got a criminal record for violence all the way to North Carolina. He's got an arrest problems in North Carolina. He's got arrest problems in Arizona. He's been arrested in Nebraska. He's been arrested in California. All for violent acts. I mean, so that should tell you right there that this man is a loose cannon. And so anyway, so I've got things being taken care of for him. And I've got things being taken care of for my neighbor next door. For being such a loud, violent, aggressive, crazy fucker all weekend. And this particular weekend that he was Mr. Crazy Fucker was just probably, if I look right, hold on, let me look. If I check the calendar, this will probably be, it looks like maybe, this would be the 30th time on a weekend. So I've had to endure 30 weekends of this asshole acting immaturely because he was high on drugs. And so me and my dog took the blunt of all his drama. or the brunt, the front, or whatever you want to call it. This man was pounding on the walls so much that it had scared my dog. My dog was shaking. And this man owns 4 dogs. He has 4 fucking dogs in the apartment. I mean, how do you have 4 dogs in a single studio apartment? 4 dogs. Well, I'll tell you how. You abandon them in the room between getting high and wander around like a lunatic, and they bark and bark and bark for hours. They were barking almost half the night. And then when they're not barking, he's pounding on the walls, or his lock on his door is busted, so the deadbolt does not stay unlocked. So it always goes to deadbolt. And so 2 in the morning, he just lets his door slam into the door, the frame, clunk, 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 not realizing that, or maybe he does realize it and he just doesn't give a shit, which is obvious, because he makes so much fucking noise all night long that nobody can sleep. Nobody. If you can sleep through this, maniac, well, you must be on some good mental health medication, because it's turning out there's a lot of people in this building that are on mental health medication, because there's a lot of mentally fucked up people in this building. I mean, we got Mark down the hall here who picks up on young women and brings them home every night, and if he has to sneak them in, he'll do that too. Now that's a piece of work. That piece of work thinks I'm hacking him, use it through Bluetooth from my apartment down to his. And so I have to ask him one question. If I'm hacking your Bluetooth speakers, do you hear my music that I play? I mean, I can play you a sample of what I listen to. I mean, but I don't understand why I would play it in your speaker when I live about 85 feet away from you. 85 feet I reside away from you. The range on Bluetooth is about 30 feet, 50 feet if you're lucky. I mean, and that's like line of sight. I'm not talking about going through concrete walls and everything and going around corners and things like that. Well, that's how you get to this idiot's apartment, is going around corners, and so it'd be very hard for me to hack his speakers from where I'm at. So, I mean, I have a speaker that's a piece of shit, actually, and if I put the Bluetooth on and I put it in the bathroom and I leave the computer out here as to what I'm connected to, I lose signal. So I have to use the Bluetooth on my phone right next to the speaker in the shower with me, basically, in order for it to work. Because otherwise, if I leave it in the other room, it does not pick up signal. So, Mark, I'm really sorry to tell you, but I am not your hacker. In fact, I was hacked last week. Last week I got hacked. And I was accusing everybody. In my mind, I was accusing everyone in this, on my floor here. But at the end of the day, when we got all the traces back, after tracing all the hack, it came up to China. The hack originated in China. So what I thought was assholes in the building here turned out to be assholes in China. So if he's being hacked by other people, its chances are it's not people in the building. It's probably either Russia, China, Korea, or anywhere but here. Because I'm not that I'm tech savvy, but I'm not that tech savvy where I could hack anybody at a whim and like they do on the movies and TV. That is not me. You've got the wrong guy. You're just a stupid, ignorant, low-life piece of shit. I mean, the guy's been here a year and he needed help last night turning on the gas barbecue. He couldn't figure out why the gas wasn't coming on until someone pointed out, well, you have to turn the timer on. buddy. And then his dog runs around without a leash in the hallways of the building, and his dog will come running up to a person and rub its head against your leg, and then Mark will get upset and says, "Don't go near that man," or "Don't touch my dog." Well, dude, if you don't want people to touch your fucking dog, you need to put it on a leash. Keep your dog on a leash, and nobody will be able to touch it. Okay? You got a problem with that? Asshole. Another fucking asshole in this building. Well, I'm moving out. I'm moving out of this fucking shithole on June 30th. That'll be my last fucking day here. Well, no time. If I find a place sooner, though, I will be out of here sooner, though, because I haven't found a place, but that was the arrangement I made, was to move out on June 30th. Have not found a place because I still looking. I let a person into my life, a female person into my life, because I like women, and forget about what my neighbor says over here. But I love women, and I befriended one, and this individual basically robbed me of lots of money. And I didn't discover that until just a few days ago. And so, but anyway, that'll teach me to get all close to someone, anyway. So I ran out so I have no money, and I have no food, and I'm starving myself, and I'm feeding my dog, though. I did eat a can of chicken yesterday, a little can. I made some chicken salad and ate that. And then for dinner, I cooked an onion in butter, and that was interesting. And then for midnight snack, I had 3 cups of coffee with a lot of sugar in it. And then, and because of all the craziness of the building and the psychotic people. Oh, speaking of psychotic people, so anyway, my stalker, Mr. Ronnie Avila, who's banned from the building. Well, the other evenings, what was it, Saturday evening, Sunday evening, I was gonna head out because I had to take money out of the ATM so I could do laundry, because I need to do laundry. It's piling up. I got trash bags piling up in the kitchen because I can't take them down the hallway because my neighbor over here and Ronnie's girlfriend sneak them in. They sneak them in. So I don't want to go outside of my apartment, go in the trash room where there's no cameras and only one door, and get trapped in there with a psychopath. I just put my knee through the table. That was good. With a psychopath who'd be able to trap me and probably fucking kill me there. So my trash is kind of piling up in here. Well, my laundry was piling up too, and I really needed to go get money to put on my laundry card. And the only way to do that is by leaving the building and going to an ATM machine. Well, my usual round of bodyguards and people who hang out with me when I go outside, because it's not safe to be even in front of my building. Well, as I walked outside, I saw Ronnie Avila and his girlfriend heading toward the building. Well, technically, I wasn't too concerned because Ronnie is banned from the building. And I thought he was a smart enough man to realize when he's banned, he's not going to violate that. Well, guess what dumbass did? With me not realizing this, I wait for the elevator, and I get in the elevator, and as the door's closing, here comes Ronnie. He's running to catch the elevator that I'm in so he could pummel my face to fuck me up. And some might ask, how do you know? He may have just been running up because he wanted to just talk to you and have a nice friendly conversation. Well, if he wanted to do that, he's got a girlfriend that's in here. All she'd have to do is leave a note on my door, and I'd set up a place for a mutually safe place, like a church, police station, prison, someplace that he'd feel more comfortable at home at. For him to feel safe. But I would set something up. He doesn't need to come running at me, breaching the security. So security's yelling at him, saying, "Sir, where are you going? You are banned from the building. You can't go out. You can't go that way." And he refused to stop for security. It was in his mind at that time. He was gonna. That was it. That was his shot. He was gonna make it. He was gonna catch me at the elevator and then fuck me up in the elevator. Well, fortunately for myself, he never made it to the elevator in time to get me in the elevator. I saw him coming. I drew my mace. I have a mace. I drew it. Getting ready to just, if he caught that door and it opened, I was just going to empty this whole thing on him. But fortunately for me, he did not penetrate the door, and the door closed and went on its way. And, but I got to tell you, by the time I got to my apartment, I was shaking. I was shaking like a leaf. And the other day, he had stressed me out so bad. He was in front of the building, leaning on the building, refusing to go anywhere. And I had an appointment that I had to cancel, medical appointment that I had to cancel because I could not make it because of my stalker being in front of the building I live in. And management not giving me his information. I had to actually spend money on a background check to get the information that I now have. $30 for a background check. And came out of my pocket of money that I do not have. Because that money could have gone toward a meal that I could be eating right now, but nope, it went to a background check that I had to get because otherwise management of this building wasn't going to cooperate and give me the name of this individual who's been stalking and harassing me now for 3 months. All started from a lie from a neighbor next door, a 66-year-old grumpy old motherfucker drug addict who doesn't take care of himself no matter what, who destroyed his furniture, put holes in his walls. And the nice thing, though, is somehow during his drunken highness this weekend, he lost his wallet. I'm so happy he lost his wallet. Actually, if I would have found his wallet, I probably would have given it back to him after I threw everything over the rail into the street and said, "Free for everyone." But I would have given him his wallet back, just not with anything in it. Fuck him. Or I would have cut his ID into a million fucking pieces. Give him something to think about. All right, this man is a monster. And so is his girlfriend. She's a monster too. So they're a perfect couple. And she's not even on the fucking lease either. She's not on the lease. She is not on lease. She's lived here in this building. She has her own apartment. But she's lived here in our building for over a year now. And she's the reason why I think he's an alcoholic, drug addict, and fucking loser and everything. But anyway, here, let me shut up right now. So Ronnie ran through the building, past security, telling them to fuck off and all those other things. And did the building press charges against him for trespassing? Guess what? Nope. They haven't done shit. Just like last time, they haven't done shit. Oh, we banned him from the building. He'll never come back. Bullshit. I had to escape through the back stairwell to get out. And what happened when I got in the back stairwell? I collapsed. I had a panic attack. I couldn't move. I just froze. I sat on the floor of the stairwell, unable to move, unable to breathe, panicking that this man was going to kill me right then and there if I stepped outside that door. Yet people tell me, "Oh, it's broad daylight. He's not going to hurt you. There's police and everything everywhere." Well, with this moron, I do not feel like taking that chance with my life and counting on that since it's broad daylight, this fucker's not going to hit me, because I have a feeling that this motherfucker's going to try to hit me. And I said try. The one thing I have on my side, and it's the only thing I have on my side, is my speed. The ability to move faster than this sluggish piece of shit from Compton, California. I'm sure his family doesn't want to know anything about him at all. Compton, California. From Compton, California to where's that city in? Let's see. I got his background check here somewhere. Midway Park, North Carolina. He got in trouble in the law there. He got in trouble. Oh my God, this guy's got a track record of violence, including violence here in the state of California for domestic violence. Domestic violence. So that means family member or loved one he had to fuck up. Anyway, I'm going to play my game for a little bit here, and yeah. Try to digest some of this bullshit. Ronnie Avila. Ronnie Manuel Avila, born August 1984. Grew up in Compton. No wonder why he's an asshole. Alright, I'm going silent. Let's just play some game. Fuck all this shit for a minute. Because it's not safe to be outside, apparently. Hi, come move into the St. Teresa of Calcutta building where it says in your lease, we do not guarantee your safety. Your personal safety is your responsibility, which I found out is a violation. It's not. That's not legal. They are responsible for your safety here, and even though they put it in your lease that they're not, that's a breach of contract, and that's a bad no-no. And this isn't the first incident of violence that has been drawn toward me from individuals that are in this building. And just because they're mentally challenged, that does not give them the right to fucking harm me. And apparently, according to this building, they're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want because they're mentally challenged. It's just the ones that are not mentally challenged, we're not allowed to do anything, because if we do, we'll get kicked out or charged with something or who knows what. Alright, let's blow some shit up. In the game. Stupid assholes. Don't want to say something too inappropriate during the daytime where someone might hear you. They might take it the wrong way and go, "Hey, something about blowing shit up. Oh my God. I'm playing a video game where you blow shit up." And that's what I'm about to do. Let's go blow some shit up. Or actually go blow other people up in the game. Alright, here we go. Let's go blow some people up. Oh, I just lost lightning. Ow, oh my God. Fuck, my back is fucked up. And all this stress doesn't help me. God damn it, I'm out of cigarettes. By the way, if anyone wants to smoke in your room, go right ahead. You have my permission. I grant you full immunity against smoking in your room because smoking outside is too dangerous for your health. Here we go. Battle stations. Today. There we go. Good luck, everyone. Or that too. Yeah, you're welcome. There we go. I'm gonna speed that up a little bit. Smoke screen set. Prepare to engage targets. Switch over to explosive rounds. Enemy forces have been detected. Fire at will. Hi, got a present. Those are explosive rounds. It's an explosive afternoon or morning. Torpedoes, fire. Get the fuck out of here. There's Bale. Because he can be firing his at any time now. That's nice. Got him, he's done. Have a nice day. Problem solved. Oh, we're looking pretty good. Ship's not in too bad damaged. Alright, let's go find some more bad guys. That's what this game's all about. Finding the bad guys and putting them away. Where they belong. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Got nothing over there on the left. I got nothing on the left or on the right. Here comes somebody's taxi cab. I'm having a mental health crisis day. I think I took my pills. I could be wrong. Yeah, lady, you're wrong. Chances are you're always wrong because you didn't take anything. You pathological lying person. Oh, but it's not their fault. They're only 90 years old and they had their whole life to take their medication, and they never did because they don't give a shit. And we're supposed to care? I don't think so. Okay, bad guys over here. Torpedoes are ready as soon as I have a target. Ah, there he is. Give me some smoke. There you go. Thank you. Oh, he's trying to run and hide. Yes, it is. He's trying to hide and run. That's okay. We got him. I got a whole bunch of torpedo for you. Big present. Special birthday party. Come here, dickhead. That's nice. Let's go after the dickhead who's trying to run and hide. He'll probably be dead before I get there. He's looking that way. Get ready though. Hi there. Are you the one that ordered the burrito? I think you're the burrito guy, right? I brought you a burrito. Whole bunch of goodies. Here's your burrito. I've got it. It's got all the sour cream and guacamole that you asked for. Have a nice day, asshole. Gotcha. Wow, that was fun and explosive. Let's go blow some more people up. Yay! Yes, that's right. Battleship foundered. You handed him his ass. Here's your ass. Is that the fucking ice cream man who plays Christmas music in our city? Yeah, that should be a clue right there. I mean, we're definitely in the wrong something. Fucking ice cream man drives around playing Christmas music in June. Right, okay. Gotcha. No wonder why these people are losing their minds. Alright, So I've got a burglar alarm on my door, so anyone comes in, it's going to trigger a motion sensor, which is going to trigger an alarm, which is then going to trigger the police dispatch. So I think I'm going to turn it off now because my dog's awake, and it would really suck if my dog sets the alarm off. So let's go to over here. We'll turn that off there. And we'll go to monitoring and disarm. And the alarm is now disarmed. Yay. Alright, Judge, you can go wander around the house. But watch out for the bags of trash that are piling up everywhere. The bags of trash are piling up everywhere because this is an unsafe building to live in. So all you people that are moving in, be very careful. You might want to check the apartment to see who lived there by doing a background check on the apartment because it will show you that someone previously lived there, and chances are they died in the room. They found 2 more bodies in the building last night. They're always finding bodies here from people who just OD or just disappear because even though they say this is going to be a social community, there's nothing social about it. They can't wait for you to come in, check in, and die. I mean, that's the policy. That's their official policy on the wall. You know, you go in the office and you go, why don't you let anyone in the office? Oh, that's why. They got this policy on the wall that says, check in, get the money, and wait for them to die. Because then I guess they milk on the Social Security for a few more months before they officially tell anybody. They know they're dead in the room. They got cameras in the room. They got cameras in every apartment in this building. Because this is what? This is a study. This is they're doing research. And the research that they are doing on this building is for one reason only. It's for money. Lots and lots of money. They plan on milking these people for millions. Yet the problem is, a lot of people are just dropping dead in the building, and so what they do is they know they're dropping dead, but they're trying not to get them out. They're trying to collect all that extra money from them as much and as long as possible because I'm about to die here. I'm dead. And the reason why is so that they can milk the money. They have cameras in the room. They know what people are doing drugs. They know what people are doing what. This is a federally funded building. Federal, state, and county. Everyone across this country is looking at San Diego and this building as an answer to the homeless crisis in their cities. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want this building to be the poster child of your city plan to end homelessness. Unless your plan is to fill the building with drugs and wait for everyone to die. I don't see how that's a plan. You can just do that on the street. But that's what they're doing here. There's a camera. There's actually a couple cameras and listening devices in every apartment of this building. That's all run through offices on the second floor. People think there's no room for offices on the second floor. Actually, there's lots of room for offices on the second floor. They have a very nice 40-person gym for the staff who work on the second floor, who live in the building, who blend in the building as residents. Angry residents. Well, the elevator is broken. When they're the ones who wrote the code to make them break. The elevators, Deacon Jarhead, whatever the fuck his name is, he said in a press conference on March 20th of this year, what did he say? He said, well, the reason why there were problems with the elevators, so, now there are security guards in the elevators as monitors to make sure nothing goes wrong. Well, since the monitors have been in the elevators, they've broken even more. So that just tells you that you got a bad deal on elevators, or you just have really good programmers that are running programs that you instructed them to run from the second floor. They run these. What I've noticed is they run these programs like at the most inconvenient times when people are trying to do things, and then they study them and they find out which ones behave nicely, which ones behave badly, which ones get all crazy and destructive and start breaking hallway doors and shooting out windows and doing all this weird shit. And they study it. Now, part of their study now is the fact that they have not replaced any of the broken windows. They have not replaced any of the damage. What they do is they just sit back and wait to see what reactions the people will then display, because a lot of these communities do not have the time or the resources to do the things that they do here. They need to know that this plan of this building works or it doesn't work. So what are they doing here? Since it's federally funded and county funded and state funded and everybody funded and everybody's funding this place. Since it's funded by so many individuals, they are running a test program. This is a pilot program to see if it works. This was phase 2. There was phase 1, which was on 16th and Market. And that looked like it failed. But then so they figured, well, phase 2 shouldn't fail, right? Actually, phase 2 is doing pretty good. They've lost about 50 residents due to overdoses and drugs. 50 so far have died in this building in a year and a half. And that includes a couple employees. So 50 people are dead. Amazing. They have a couple of people running around the building claiming to be police officers. They have assaulted people here in the building, saying that they're police officers and they're allowed to do it and they can get away with whatever they want. And I know the names of these individuals, so I can give you that information if you need them. If you need it out there, you get her. You get that thing, the OG. You show them who's boss. You rip that thing to shreds. You go, buddy. My lovely dog, who's a year old this month, has been put through the ringer with these assholes in this building and is scared to death to go anywhere outside of this building unless I'm there. Well, I'm pretty much scared to go anywhere around this building or through the building. Fear for my life. I was invited to come over and hang out and play cards with somebody last night, and I had to turn them down because I'm afraid for my life walking through the hallways of this building. if I wasn't moving out of here at the end of this month, if I had no plans on moving out, I better not say this because they might think that the plans are going to fall through. I'm going to wind up staying here, and then I'm going to move in, my 50 caliber machine gun. And a 50 caliber machine gun requires it to be mounted to the floor. So before you people get weird, think, yeah, he's got a 50 caliber, he's walking down the hallway. Only in Rambo movies, and I'm quite a small person. I don't even think I could lift a 50 caliber machine gun. I don't think so. It would be like I'd need a truck or something. Now I don't really see me driving a truck to the lobby, bringing it up to the 6th floor, then driving a truck around towing a 50 caliber machine gun. But then again, knowing this building, they're going to hear only one thing, and they're going to assume that I'm going to have one in here somehow that I ordered on Amazon because, well, he must have assembled it. He must be using 35 of those printers that print those guns, He must be using a whole bunch to make a 50 caliber, just putting it all together with crazy glue. Yeah, he's going to do some damage with that thing. Trust me, they'll go there because the staff does not comprehend English. They do not comprehend much, especially English. Especially if you type it up and it's got proper grammar and it's 2 or 3 pages long, so they skim through it, right? They skim through it. They called the police on me thinking I was going to kill myself because I mentioned my sister's suicide attempt at the age of 15, which is like 40 fucking years ago. I mentioned it in this letter, and all they saw was the word suicide without reading what it was in regards to, and they called the police to do a welfare check because I wrote the word suicide describing my sister's suicide that took place before the beginning of time when dirt first was created on the planet. But since they're lazy here and can't read or comprehend English, oh my God, it's a suicide, quick, shut the building down, we're on lockdown, alert, we're in lockdown. That's their new thing now. We have lockdown. We're in lockdown all the fucking time now. We've been in lockdown twice in a week. I'm waiting for the next lockdown. Sorry, we're in lockdown. You cannot leave your apartment. Blow me. Get on your knees. Whip my dick out and you can blow me, okay? Blow me. Motherfuckers. Anyway. This building is full of shit. And if you could avoid moving in here, I'd avoid moving in here. The only people that seem relatively decent here, only ones, are the maintenance people and the people who clean up our messes in this building. Everybody else, if you guys were all on that, if you guys decided to have like an employee party over there on the other side of the bay in Coronado, like one of those little parks over there, But in order to get from here to there, because nobody wants to drive because you're all lazy. Anyway, you decide to take a ferry boat, and halfway across the bay here, it starts to sink because it's full of bullshit. Well, you gotta let me know, because if you try to get on shore, I'm gonna kick you back in the water. Okay? So you gotta swim back to the middle, while we wait for them to release the Kraken to eat you people. That's how I feel. So, you guys need to be eaten by the Kraken in the middle of the ocean, okay? So, but don't freak out and like call it like the SWAT team, because I said you guys need to be eaten by a fictional monster called the Kraken. Well, who knows? Yeah, we'd like to discuss your tactics and discussing how you want these employees to be taken care of by being eaten by a fictional monster. Well, you guys worship a fictional bozo named Jesus. There's a fucked up person for you. Hi. Especially when you all think he's coming back. Second coming, it'll be his fourth coming back. 4th time. Us Jews, we took care of them the other 3 times. We can't let that piece of shit roam free. I mean, what? Where do you think this country's coming to? Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta finish playing this game, and then I gotta masturbate, and then I got some things to do. Anyway, it's been real. It's been something. It's been a fucking nightmare living here. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Except for you, Mark, and